you know, in the years to come, it could get even bigger, hopefully. So, no, it's a great start so far.
Stifled appeal, going to go over on height.
Oh,
Martin,
he's not that tall.
I know you're in action there, and I know you've got the ball. That's definitely gone over the top, I promise you. What about your own cricket? How much are you enjoying kind of in the autumn or the winter of your career, if you will? How much are you enjoying continuing to play and giving back to some young players?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, this opportunity I've been given to play in these different leagues around the world has been great. I was at Legends League in India 2 months ago, and I really enjoyed that tournament there. So there's all different ones popping up all over the place now. So try and play as long as I can. Nearly 40 now, so I'll keep playing as long as the body allows me to. That's a good shot.
Chip down the ground, just going to get over the head of the fielder, who does well. Throws it on the spin. Martin, again, I know you've got the ball. Final question for you. Just the chance to work with Kevin O'Brien as head coach. Have you been enjoying that?
Yeah, I have so far. Obviously, we played a bit against him in my career, and then to have him here as head coach, some good ideas coming out of his brain. So he's played a lot of cricket for Ireland, and he's been around the world in different leagues and things like that. So he knows what he's talking about. So just hopefully we can repaint the faith and get a couple of wins under the belt.
I'm going to wish you all the best, and thank you so much for chatting to us. Might chat later.
Cheers.
Really good over from Chris Soule. Just the two off the bat and the wicket too. It's 25 for 1.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Insta for a complete hole.
Despite the early loss of Ashutosh, was looking so good with the bat, Arjun and Rohit have stitched 13. Picked away! And that will disappear into the stands. Rohit Paudel, the captain of the Lumbini Lions, walks out and is dealing in boundaries at the moment. Very good afternoon, H.D. Ackerman.
Mikhail, the pickup from the skipper.
Easy pickings there, had a lot of pace on that delivery. Soule needs to be careful, he's bowling to one of the most accomplished batters in Nepal cricket. Their captain. Quick call, good running, good response as well by Saud. Good cricket as well. A 6 followed by a quick single.
Nice to see 3 local players occupying the top 3 positions in the batting order as well. So often we see an overseas player thrust to the top. Paudel's got energy, he can play. Good start here as well for the Lions.
Yeah, he's had a problem there outside the off stump today. Saad consumed 12 deliveries for his 4. I watched him bat previously. He's played a lot of age group cricket in India, under 16s and under 19s, in Mumbai particularly. Very fine wicketkeeper batter, more suited to the 50-over format, but he certainly made a splash in the shorter formats as well. Very diminutive in his frame, but he packs a punch. And they need to find the radar. Lokesh Baum, you need to put your body in line. You need to bring the second line of defense. These are easy pickings, easy runs. Biratnagar Kings have to tighten things in the middle.
You're right, he should do better. However, Seoul is making life very difficult for him. Not the Scotsman's best delivery.
Already 17 extras in the first 6 overs. Too quick for him. Just hurried the bat over. There was a no position. Yeah, fair indication by the batter as well over there.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's good to be back on his feet. Yeah, but he needs to move on from here. Contrasting innings in the middle. Paudel 12 and 8, South 4 and 13. While the Biratnagar Kings, they've lost their first 2 games. They can't afford more losses very early in their campaign. That's up and over the infield. Does it have enough legs to go to the fence? Yes, it does. Finally, a boundary from the bat of Saad, and that'll ease his nerves as well. And the 50 comes up for the Lumbini Lions.
Not quite where he wanted it to go, but he was looking more sort of over mid-off, over extra cover, but because the ball's new, it just skews off the thickish outside edge of the bat and runs away over point for 4. Yeah, it's the extras column, Mikhail. It's the extras column that has led to the Lions being in such a good position here with just a ball left of the power play.
That's a lovely hat there. Nicely done, much better, in full control. Good punch down the ground. 4 more. 20 runs coming off the final over of the power play, and it belongs to the Lumbini Lions. 56 for 1.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Welcome to IMP वाले IMP भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नेरोजो
It 56 for 1. Everyone's come and contributed, and the extras as well. 17 extras for the Biratnagar Kings.
Now then, wicketless in the tournament so far, the skipper.
They run the first one fast. Paudel says 2. Little bit from his field. You can't chance the arm of Nicholas Curtin. He's already had a direct hit today earlier in the day to inflict a run out. Yeah, he's been very quick. Yeah, they're finding the gap, accessing the gaps very well, using the open vacant spaces. Very ambitious, Sandeep Lamichhane. There's more of desperation in that appeal than anything else at the moment.
He needs to have a big game today if he's going to change the fortunes of his side. It's not a bad shout, just slipping down the leg side.
Yeah. None for 13 the first, none for 31 in the second. If Sandeep strikes form, it'll come really good for the Viratnagar Kings. At the moment, Arjun Saud is looking good.
Looking good. What about this for a stroke in the final delivery of the previous over? The pace of Soul, he just digs it out. Too good for mid-off.
That so nearly crashed into the stumps, gets an inside edge, runs away for a 4. Everything going the Lions' way at the moment, and that expression says it all.
Well, if no one's watching, you can tell the friends and family that you played a little lap shot for 4. Little inside edge. Take them all.
Very unlucky there, Sandeep Lamichhane. Very nice delivery to go for a 4. And it's so important for spinners to find that control and length early. 7 done, it's 63 for 1.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas homestay Buzeko's your way of quality living.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Begun well. You're on the prowl, HD.
Well, they've had enough time to prepare. This tournament's been going on for a week and we haven't even seen them.
Ismatullah Alam getting his second game, came in place of Aqib Ilyas. He's just fallen sick after that first outing of his and he'll take time to recover. But can he eke out a wicket here?
Aqib Ilyas can't take too long to recover. They lose today, they might nearly be out.
Yeah, you've got to be a busy cricketer in this format, and you rightly pointed out, it's a cramped schedule, back-to-back matches, a little over 12 hours for teams to recover and come back the next day to play another game. The demands are high these days, HD.
Yeah, 8 teams. You play each other once in the group stages. I'm just trying to think, what do you feel the number will be that gets you through into those playoffs? What number, how many wins do you think that team that finishes 4th will need in an 8-team tournament?
Through him. Ismatullah strikes in his first over, and Saud has to depart. A much-needed break here for the Viratnagar Kings. Lions lose their second.
I don't think this does much. I think he just misses a straight one. Maybe a little bit of movement back in. Saud indicates that it's kept a little bit on the low side, but we haven't seen a lot of bounce here at the TU. But the Afghan is on the board.
Out at the fall of Arjun Saud's wicket, a best of 80.